Interesting call to bat first. Looking at the pitch, it seems a strange decision. You'd have to be very confident in your batting lineup.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. We're about to get up. Underway and already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra. Cover fielder. Was quick onto that in the infield. Square cut, finds point, no run. Doesn't beat the infield. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
That was a solid shot. Really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Brilliant diving stop. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Couldn't get it through the field. drilled that one away.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Cummins from the south end. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Oh my, that's racing away.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Oh, outside edge, but it'll be safe, and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Shot. Finds the gap with that one.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Bowler and fielders look really confident.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Power and precision in that shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
But it's been crisp, elegant, easy shot making so far. Plenty of runs and plenty more if they keep it up.
Unad Cut, the left arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end. Oh, what a brilliant catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Edged. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Big edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Perfectly timed.
End of the fifth over. The batting team are now 34.
Ahmed from the north end.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Massive outside edge. Perfectly timed.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one. Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Great shot through the gap. Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
The Sunrisers can now have 5 fielders outside the circle.
Finds the edge. Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Out, straight to deep long on. Didn't have to move at all for that one. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Lots of pressure coming in to bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Natarajan, the left-arm medium-fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Chaha, ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Great commitment. Big edge. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Wow, that's missed the lot. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle. Six of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Kumar back into the attack. Smacks that away through the gap. Massive outside edge. Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
End of the 10th over. The score is now 67.
Natarajan has been going really well here. Comes back on from the south end. Edged it. No one there. Could be four.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Kumar from the north end.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Top catch that out on the boundary. Deep mid-wicket. Had to get on their skates, and they've taken a terrific catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Got to their 50 without a lot of trouble. Unfortunately for them, the 100 wasn't to be as they head back to the dressing room.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball.
Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Couldn't get it through the field. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing. Doesn't beat the infield.
End of the 12th over. The batting team are now on 90.
Unadkat coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Finds the edge. Gone, nowhere near making it. Oh, simple run out.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Everyone's gone up.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. Good pick up, big chance. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. That ends a very successful over. Only a handful of runs and a haul of 2 wickets to show for it. And that'll be easy as pie for square leg. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Misses everything. Edged. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Natarajan, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end. Straight to the fielder.
Lomraw watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. The Sunrisers needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. Markram, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the north end. Great shot. At least one on offer. Chance to run 2. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. They'll push hard, should get back for 2. Caught. And it's one of the easiest catches you'll see. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Ahmed, the left-arm orthodox bowlers coming into the attack from the south end. Smacks that away through the gap.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Markram from the north end. Perfectly timed.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Gone, great catch. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it would be moving to a big, big score, but it's not to be.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time. To come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Swept away, but finds the fielder. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Markram finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Caught, gone. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. I think the openers are going to be pretty confident coming out to bat. It's a small total to chase down, and this should be comfortable. The bowlers are going to have to need a bit of luck.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. Ferguson with a huge appeal. Oh, that's just outrageous.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
No, it's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Can't get that outside the ring field. A great over, no runs conceded, a wicket as well, putting enormous pressure on the batters. A lot of pressure coming to the crease, not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. thick edge. No, that's racing away.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Great shot through the gap.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Klassen waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary.
Well, the fielder can only fetch that, hooked away to the boundary.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
2 overs gone in the power play, and the batters are off to a good start here, ahead of the required run rate.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Gone. Great catch. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Five runs in that over. The Sunrisers, 22 for 2. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end.
For the fielding side.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Massive outside edge. got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Couldn't get it through the field. Edge, but it drops safely. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Ferguson from the south end. Goes over the top with that shot. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Ouch, that looked nasty. Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be 4.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Power and precision in that shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
That's the over. The Sunrisers are 40 for 2.
The bowlers have been steady. Just some bad balls amongst the good deliveries, which sees their opposition ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
Topley with a huge appeal. Oh, that's LBW. Starts the over with a wicket. Klassen in deep discussion with his teammate. It's close, but I think it's just clipping the stumps.
I'm not hearing anything on this. This could be trouble. Oh, this could spell trouble.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though.
The trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end for someone with such skill. This goes down as a fail.
Great shot through the gap.
Too wide. It's there to be hit. Was really given the treatment.
Duplessis, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Doesn't beat the infield. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle.
Lomrul, the spinner, coming into the attack. Perfectly timed. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Was quick onto that in the infield. Pinged off the bat.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Lomrul will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Straight to the fielder. Square cut, finds point, no run. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. The Sunrisers are 57 for 3. Lomrul from the south end. Samad edges it, but it finds the gap. Looks like they were late on that shot there. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Goes again. This one's even better than the last. 2 maximums in a row.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Well played, could be a quick single. Brilliant diving stop. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Finds the fielder with that shot. 2 runs coming from that over. The Sunrisers are 75 for 3. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Edged it, no one there. Could be 4. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Thick edge. Kumar will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
That's one from the textbook. Driven through the covers and they can really enjoy that one. No need for the fielders to chase it.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. That's a confident appeal. Edged. Power and precision in that shot.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Great commitment. That's the over. The Sunrisers are 91 for 3. Kumar from the south end. Massive outside edge. Huge edge. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Gets that away.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
11 runs added there. The Sunrisers are 102 for 3.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
One to get for 50.
Edged it.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Going with spin now.
Finger spinner is coming on to bowl.
Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over. In the air and cover takes an easy catch.
That's a real shame. It was a brilliant innings, was heading for something special. Good wicket to take at this stage.
At number 6 for the Hyderabad Sunrisers.
Couldn't get it through the field. Thick edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be 4.
From the moment the openers walked onto the ground, you felt they knew it was their day. A huge win and fully deserved.
Well, that was a very one-sided contest. The result was never really in doubt at all. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you again soon.